Okay, so who else cried watching their backstories? First up is Jewelry Bonney, one of the supernovas. I was originally going to pair her up with Beji, but that just didn't feel right, so I paired her up with Kuma instead because, obviously, that's her dad, man. For my Bonnie figure, she's entirely painted, and the only sculpted parts are her hair and hat. I'm really proud of how I painted her face since I based it one of her expressions from the anime. I also love the little lipstick that I added. Her jacket and suspenders are also made out of paper that I cut and painted. My first version of Bonnie was actually pretty inaccurate because I didn't paint her stockings at the time. I just didn't have enough space on the legs. But I recently went back and updated her after getting a thinner brush. And now she looks a lot closer to the real design. And that's it with Bonnie. I really love Bonnie's character. My first impression of her was kind of mixed, but after learning more about her during Kuma's backstory, she ended up becoming one of my favorite supernovas. Next to Law, of course. Okay, next up is the GOAT himself, Bartolomew Kuma, one of the 7 warlords. One thing about me is that I'm really nitpicky when it comes to my One Piece figures because I like representing the characters' heights as accurately as I can. Okay, not accurately, but at least close enough that they look right next standing to each other. For Kuma, I used one of those knockoff Fantastic Four figures as the base and repainted the whole thing. Get it? I also added a lot of clay around the chest and shoulders to match his huge frame. His hair, hat, and glasses are all fully sculpted. Once all the clay dried, he was really pretty easy to paint since his design isn't too complicated. My first version of Kuma was actually much bigger than this one, but I ended up remaking him because he looked way too tall next to my Whitebeard and Kaido figures. And those two are supposed to absolutely dwarf him though. And that's pretty much it for Kuma. I genuinely love this guy. I've heard a lot while watching One Piece over the years, but man, Kuma's story absolutely destroyed me. And that's it for today. My uploads have been a bit slower lately because my motivation hasn't been the best, but I'll do my best to stay consistent. I still have a lot more figures to show and I can't wait to share them with all you guys.